Before we get into this video, make sure to like the video and definitely subscribe to the channel. Like I said in the last video, I'm just coming back from break. This is my second video back from break, and I want to get more people to join the channel and join the conversation, so definitely hit that subscribe button and like the video. Now, let's get into the video.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
So for today's video, I wanted to talk about many different things, but the main topic of today's video is the whole Kevin Hart Oscars controversy. I just thought this was very interesting, and I saw a video of Kevin Hart on the Breakfast Club talking about how he's essentially over this and how he's annoyed that people keep asking about it and people are also still trying to get him to do it. And he made a joke about people in the street in their cars driving by him asking him if he can still do it, telling him that he can still host and everything like that. So I wanted to talk about that in this video. So I don't know, I think that in terms of we all know that, if you don't know, Kevin Hart put out these tweets that were very, against the LGBTQ community, and he faced a lot of backlash for it. And essentially, all this backlash and all this controversy that revolved around these old tweets that were dug up and went viral again, caused him to step down to, hosting the Oscars. At first, he was very happy and excited about it. He said that was something that was on his list of things to do for a very long time. But after the controversy, he stepped down because he said that he didn't want the controversy surrounding himself to be a distraction away from all the talented actors and actresses who are being, rewarded on that night. His opinion on it is this, if he doesn't want to talk about it, he doesn't want to talk about it. And him stepping down from the Oscars, the reason he has for doing that, I could see that as being a valid reason. I'll talk about this in a lot of videos. I also think that him being black does play a role. It means more for him as a black male to host the Oscars as opposed to it being a Caucasian male. So, people encouraging him to do it, it's very much so him being a black male, and that this opportunity doesn't come very often for people like him. And, for him to turn it down, it is disappointing to a lot of people. And, I can understand him not wanting to, to be done with this and not wanting to talk about this issue anymore. Because as he said, he's talked about this issue and he's confronted it already, and he's just very annoyed by the fact that people are bringing it back up to talk about it again. He acknowledges that he's not the same person that he was when he put out those homophobic tweets, and people are reading that, but they're still mad at the fact that he's not issuing a formal apology. And the Oscars, they gave him an ultimatum. They said that you can give a formal apology and host, or you could not host at all, and he chose the latter. So, that's my opinion on it. If it's something that he doesn't want to address anymore, then he doesn't want to address it. And he's also said that he's not the same person that he was at that time. I believe in forgiveness, and I believe that's what Ellen said to him or about him when he was on the Ellen show speaking about this same issue. And I can believe that he's not that same person that he was at that time when he sent out those tweets. But that doesn't take away from the fact that what he said was wrong. But he did acknowledge that, and he did acknowledge that what he said was wrong, which is a good thing. And people are just mad at the fact that he didn't issue a formal apology. But I do think that there's something to say about him realizing that he's not the same person that he was back then, and realizing that what he says was wrong. I think there's something to say about that. I think it shouldn't be that we're just putting that down just because it's not a formal apology. So I just wanted to get people's opinions on that and see what people were thinking. I think it would be very monumental and a big deal to see him hosting the Oscars. And he just had a successful movie come out despite all this controversy surrounding him hosting the Oscars and these homophobic tweets. So, and that's a movie that I definitely want to go see for myself. And I just want to hear what you guys have to say about it and what you guys think about the whole Kevin Hart Oscars controversy. And then again, my opinion might also be a little bit biased because I've been a fan of Kevin Hart. I've seen his movies, watched a little bit of his stand-up, and like I said, I'm a fan of him, so I would definitely love to see him host the Oscars. But if that's something that he doesn't want to do, then that's something that he doesn't want to do. That's something that he has the choice not to do. Another thing I wanted to talk about is Travis Scott being added to the Super Bowl performance with Maroon 5. There's someone else that's supposed to be performing with them. It's Maroon 5, Travis Scott, and Big Boy, yes, and Big Boy. And I guess these two, it was originally just Maroon 5 and these two added. I wanted to get you guys' opinions on that as well. It doesn't hurt, the addition of Travis Scott and Big Boy. I think it's a great addition. It's a great addition to the performance. And I did a video a while back. I'll definitely, link that above or down below or something, where I talked about, the Maroon 5 being the deciding, performance for the Super Bowl, and how people were a little bit upset about that because the Super Bowl being in Atlanta, and it should be that an artist from Atlanta should, do the performance. So now they have Big Boy. Big Boy's from Georgia, so they have that aspect, and then they have Travis Scott as an additional performance. And a lot of people's opinions on Maroon 5 is that they're very, neutral. They appeal to all types of people. And, I think that the Maroon 5 performing, wouldn't have hurt. But I also think that this Travis Scott and Big Boy edition is a very good idea. So I'm a fan of it, and I wanted to hear are you guys a fan of it? Do you guys think that Travis Scott and Big Boy should have been added? Do you think that it should have just stuck with Maroon 5? And, like I said, let me know what you guys think about that. And that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. This Kevin Hart thing was, very interesting. I watched the interview of him on The Breakfast Club today, and I thought, it was very interesting. He said the same thing on the interview, he doesn't want to talk about it anymore. He's done. He's not trying to focus on the past. He's more so trying to move to the future. And I can't have anything but respect for that mindset. And that's it for this video. That's all I wanted to talk about. And I'm sorry, you guys can hear that. I'm probably a little bit sick, but I've been sick all week. But thank you guys for, watching this video. Comment down below what you think about the Kevin Hart Oscars controversy and what you think about Travis Scott being added to the Super Bowl performance. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you guys next week. This is your boy Rashawn Bone White, RB Dubs. I'm out of here. Peace.
Send me to the county, no. Hey, little skate, little flap. I don't think you want no smoke. Real reason these niggas hate me, cause these lame ass niggas broke. Ain't no cap in my game, shot the slime.